That is not helpful.
Let's go. I think we're all set to do this. Hold up. Just a second, guys. Well, I played a little bit off stream, but like, not much at all. So we will get started in just a sec.
That is not helpful.
Do-do.
Already knew that.
Alright. Let's go.
Already knew that. Can I help you? Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow.
Professor Fig and I were lucky to...
Indeed.
It's all still a bit of a...
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What book were you...
A spell book I picked up. I'm sure you'll find...
Are you saying some spells aren't...
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time.
Alright, let's find these other kids.
If you do that, you'll lose. Trust me. Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Checkmate.
Told you. You should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
We handled it. And I think you're underestimating the nature of a dragon. A broom would have been kindling.
Ha, not the way I fly. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kogawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Ominous. This dude seems quite ominous. I don't know, not funny at all.
What do you think,
I think I heard one. Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
Ha! You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up. Why don't you cast Revelio on that
Revelio?
section and see what details the field guide can provide?
Lumos. Revelio. Protego.
What? How do I open my inventory? I might just be done. Is there no inventory? Interact. Oh, maybe I click F1. Or not. Let's path to objective aim, block on. Take out, dodge. Magic the big
Revelio.
Oh. That's smart. Takes a long time.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Oh, that was a really boring animation.
And
Or
here we are.
lack of animation.
Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive.
Revelio.
King's Cross Station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig's...
He did, Professor.
My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but...
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid...
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare... aptitude...
Well, I'm just glad you both perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
Oh.
Very well. Enough. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain?
Of course.
Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me.
Yes, Professor.
And we'll see if we can't get you.
It's good to see you,
A lot of
Professor.
talking.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute... We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require... And she may feel obliged to share details with the head mark.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe that, happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and... Speaking of guides, and so that I may... Why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included? Unfold it and have a look.
I like my spell. This feels to be
The map is enchanted to help you find your way. Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade. You'll enjoy, Mr. Oliver. I shall reach...
I would like to get defense against the dark arts, please. magical little path. Depends against the dark arts, I see.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
That is a school.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned.
It's giving me
Starting with
flashbacks to
something
watching
small.
the movies and reading the books.
Levioso.
Levioso. I see.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Larger. I feel the wrath of my spells.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember.
Levioso.
Good. Now, well done.
Levioso.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling.
Uh-oh.
We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Protego. Easy. This can't be your first. Levioso. Let's just say I'm a quick.
I all of my students do this again.
Bro's getting counted.
I do enjoy my duel.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Bro is salty.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can... I demand excellence from my students. They are capable. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever...
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps, again, well done today.
Additional assignment.
All right,
Ooh.
that's enough spectacle
Revelio.
for one day. Class is dismissed.
You guys. Level lock. Okay.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft. Then again, perhaps this...
In fact, it was. Perhaps I haven't...
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, whether it's joining a secret dueling club, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if you're... Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. Till next time.
Revelio.
Level 2, wait, doesn't mean I can go over here now.
All of the shopkeepers like
Letting me level 2 lock. I am level 2. I'm getting scammed, guys. Challenges. Oh, so you get like cosmetics from that. Interesting. Collections. I see, I see. Okay.
they're drawn to my charm.
Okay. Let's go to charms class. I can't jump the balcony.
Levioso!
Alright. What do we think we'll be learning in charms class today?
Revelio.
Let me get sidetracked. Select. I like XP. What is this? Jumping's not very cool in this game. Oof,
Revelio.
It was an accident!
Cat. Is it the cat though? That's the question. Bro just got pets on the left. That's so boring. I want free XP.
Revelio.
Come on, guys. Okay. Blue flames. Surely the saber-tooth tiger. No. Very intriguing. Very intriguing. Yeah. I will take money, to be honest. Levioso.
Revelio.
Professor Roman tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him.
Go to class.
Sometimes you can find some quite interesting things in the library.
Again. That was smart. I swear. Ah.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Am I gonna be able to do this first try? Oh. This is an easy one. Easy. Yo. Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without
all
practice.
about practice.
Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
I see. This has been an intriguing game so far.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Oh, this is
So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment.
Accio.
Now, think of excellent control there. Very good.
Oh, that was too far. Oh. Please!
Stay focused. Splendid!
Please roll in. Alright, that wasn't half bad.
Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
That is how it's done.
Accio.
Excellent control there.
Here we go.
Oh, dude, that was so close. Oh, she's gonna get 50.
Phew.
Now my
Well
game.
done. Watch this.
mine, hit mine. Ha!
There we go.
Accio.
Oh, did we just tie it? No! It wasn't what I meant to do. Dang it.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this. Yes! Everyone's watching, but try not to be nervous. You are doing quite well.
Easy.
That's it!
Be sharp.
Come on.
That is how it's done.
Now that is how
Nicely
it's
done.
done. Ah. Can't defeat me.
Watch
you
this.
mortal. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Phew.
Accio.
Oh, I was gonna get hit. Oh wait. I'm an
Happens
idiot.
to the best of
Okay.
us.
Yeah, I win. Win.
Accio.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
I forgot to let go. It's okay though. It's okay.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Nice to meet you.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio.
A word,
It's not
if
Christmas
you would.
anymore.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Uh-oh.
Accio.
260. Easy.
Hello there. You're the new student. aren't
Revelio.
I don't want to make friends.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flash.
Ooh, fight, fight! It's a bold attack! Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flash?
Accio!
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flash.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway.
Let's take a look at the map. Secret dueling club.
Revelio.
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim.
Revelio.
Fancy a mole? As long as 'twere only one time per week. The boy's lavatory, not for the meek.
Please, Peeves, you'll make me late.
He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp. Sought to trap me, confined inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment jar.
Jesus are mischievous.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Revelio.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I seem to have a knack for dueling.
Then you've come to the right place.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Okay, talk about the catalog. Okay.
Levioso.
Expulso!
That's all you've got. Protego. Levioso. Levioso! Accio!
There goes my wager.
Levioso!
It's the one!
Accio! Levioso!
I could never duel like that.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organize these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Ones victory. Well fought.
Why is it
Hope to see you back here again.
We should probably do the actual quest line now instead of getting off to my mischievous adventures. Professor Weasley. Oh, you can jump the railings. What? Oh, it just doesn't let you like jump to your death. Probably a good idea. Hey, that's the tree where. Oh, why can I not think of his name? What?
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
A butterbeer. What the professor? guess I'll do his side quest.
I'm avoiding our common room today. Ronan's testing on Accio, and students are summoning objects right and left. Nearly lost an eye to a rogue quill. Oh, someone prodded a Mimbless Mimbletonia in the common room.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Revelio!
Aren't you tricky? Oh.
Accio! Got it.
That's smart. I swear. Sometime.
A flying page must be around here somewhere. Revelio! Accio! Brilliant.
Oh, that was really easy.
I trust the preliminary tasks.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. Whilst I'm impressed by your wand work, I would suggest you set your aim a bit further from your professor.
Reparo!
Nicely done. Works like a charm. That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. Allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Revelio!
Hogsmeade we go. Apparently I can't exit that way.
Accio! Revelio! Accio! Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Not sure we should study.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
That's the goal. Some menus around techniques, yes. Let's go, we're escaping!
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogwarts saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
Accio! Revelio!
Weird noise I make. That is for sure.
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest, look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it?
Accio!
You certainly don't see that every day.
You think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Why do we avoid them?
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
Oh, there it is.
Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that.
Positively.
I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling. I've always thought Thestral's pulling a carrot. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
That's a long run to Hogsmeade.
Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Guys. Ugly and hairy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi, guys. I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state.
Mr. Moon is quite the character. My
Revelio.
He's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Lumos. Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
There better be a flu place here. Take a look at the map.
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame.
Lots of cats in this game.
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Can I get the things now?
Revelio. Lumos. Levioso. Accio.
214. It's 216. Okay. I think this will bring me back to a place where I'm not stuck behind a chair. Yes, okay. Hopefully. Oh wait, am I? Okay. I'd very prefer to get a. Oh, and they got rid of my appearance. That's so rude of them. I want to be a ruffian. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I've always
There you
said
go.
that travel broadens the mind.
Alright. I gotta go to Alamanda's.
Not enough reflection on Merlin's blooming beard. Not again.
Let's go.
I'll be right with. Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes.
That's green. I do like green.
Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try.
Ew, I don't like that one.
Oh goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you.
Okay, good. We did not want
This
that
is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are.
Yes, it's a green box.
Yes. I think you might be the one. Here. Take it.
Curious indeed.
Okay, good, so you can.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
Okay, wait. We gotta look this up. Done this. I just gotta remember. Larchwood.
How intriguing. Curious indeed.
Okay, Archwood with a 13-inch and hard flex with it.
A dragon heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly.
We got everything matching. We are all set. Let's purchase.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future.
Oh, whoa, what happened to my rooms?
Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it. I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon, and the bond between you and your wand. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Olive.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again, if ever I can be of...
I see, okay. No. Wrong thing. These robes kinda look stupid, not gonna lie. What else do I need? Size. Read it. Okay, we're gonna go with this one. This matches it, I'd say.
Beetle the Bard is a bit too hairy-hearted for my taste.
I don't know about centaurs, but there hasn't been a dragon. Losing a hair.
Okay, I think this is the next place of interest.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin... You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full.
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some rest.
You're the student she sent the... I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was... Is it not the most fascinating art potion making?
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, They are just as powerful. They can heal. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all. But for now,
It's up here.
what can I do for you today?
I don't know what I need. I assume
A
it's these,
wise decision.
ones.
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
I see. It's okay. I'll pass.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Tomes and scrolls. Now where would that be? Let's see, down here. Let's go.
An inquiring mind.
Pardon.
Let's look at what we have, shall we? Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
The magic neep. What is the magic neep? Did say the magic neep, did it not? Wait, let's look at that again. Magic neep. Oh wait, is that the one all the way? This one all the way out there. Oh, we're gonna have a great time on it. Actually, it's not that bad. Blue flames discovered.
Well, hello there.
Pardon.
I don't like all the fancy talk. At least not in my
Let me guess. You're after something fresh. Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian.
Oh. Revelio.
To the town square we go. Hey. Here he is.
I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
Away from the buildings! Away from the village!
As they run into the village.
Leviosa! Fringo!
Oh, that needs control, yes.
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it! We'll wear him down eventually. Accio! Leviosa! Fringo! Leviosa! What was that?
A taste of his own medicine.
Nicely done. Accio. Look out! That's right, you lumbering lout. He's faltering. A few more hits to do the job. Potato. Stupid. Stupid time.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Reparo.
A moment if you would.
I'll go and see what he wants.
Rebellion. Reparo. Lucky they didn't do more damage. There, good as new. Revelio. Reparo. One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about. Revelio.
The hill was just singing your praises.
Hold up, I want to steal your money. Oh, smart Fedora.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extra... I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls. And
I was happy to help.
frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very...
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for...
Interesting, very
Plenty for your
interesting.
perusal today. Take your time.
Superb. That one appears to be my best one. I doubt I can afford anything. Yeah. Okay.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. The 3 broomsticks is just this way.
I sell even
Revelio.
more worthy items. Should you be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Revelio. Levioso. Revelio.
Probably something I'll learn later.
Well, hello there. Come in, look around, and if you've been eating chocolate frogs, please refrain from touching.
I believe there are more things I can wear. Perhaps a fedora. Or without a hat, no. Glad that you can actually like go through and change everything. Like, if you were
Assuming
just
it isn't
stuck with
utter
whatever you
bedlam
wear,
in
you'd
there,
be kind of bad.
you might even meet Sirona,
In my
the
opinion.
owner. She's a good one to know.
I feel like that's an understandable thing.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who is this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me.
Free bud?
Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Serona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
Yeah.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Actually, butterbeer is quite good if you've never had it.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
What was that? Oh yes. Appearance. That's by my favorite. Looks the coolest.
Revelio! I'm certainly glad Serona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attacks. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back up.
I see. Alright guys. Gonna end it on this. For now. First day over. Alright.